not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge.
Hey, what up, Pink Lady T-Birds? Just happy to be watching my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk. And y'all, this might be the best episode of Claws ever.
Right about now.
Commencing at a siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our dear founding fathers and America, a nation born. May God be with you.
So, thank you so much for rocking with your girl. Again, my name is Jimmi Pynk. We are here to discuss Claws Season 3, Episode 6. What a time for me to not misplace my notebook. So I just had to live tweet for notes. I was working on the graphic. I was about to watch it all over again. Y'all, this was the best written episode by far. We're going to continue to roll on. But one thing that I have to say is if that episode when Dean and Desmond was arguing in the casino, that shit was so real that I was like, that is a brother and sister arguing. That shit was so real that needs to be submitted for both actors for their Emmy role. And hell, why not some writing credits? Because the writing this episode gave me in season 1 vibe when I was just like, this is such a great, interesting new show. Now, I gotta talk about the fantasy sequence because you know I'm going to. Now, considering the fact that rap video from last season was just like the worst since the abortion one. This lip sync was cool because I like lip syncing. I like people to lip sync. I review drag shows. I compete in lip sync competitions. I am going to start my own lip sync competition very soon. So in that, I liked it. And Niecy Nash, bitch, was serving. And I am telling you, the gown, the jewels, the only thing I don't like about the gown, and this is just a nitpick, because I know that will be very, very in character, but being that was kind of like a dream sequence, I just didn't like because that undergown was flesh colored, and that just looks like it's beige on a black person. It was a badass dress, fit nice, loved the hair, loved the jewelry, loved everything about it, loved how she was serving, even loved little flashbacks. But that flesh color underneath that dress just bugs me. But keep in mind, this is the character. This is not Niecy Nash. This is not somebody that knows about money. This is somebody that probably seen this dress in the store somewhere and that was just like a dream dress that she thought of. So I'll allow it. So much to talk about, you guys. So like, I don't even know where to fucking start. There's so much to talk about. Let me go back to this thing about the writing. Oh, and while we're doing that, the clause goes as follows. Or at least what they looked like a couple days ago before I went to the luau and fucked them up. But anyway. We've been getting a lot of very heavy episodes. And this is a dramedy. There is supposed to be comic relief to it. I don't feel like we were getting a lot of that. In some cases, that's what the fantasy sequence is supposed to do. This episode was actually funny. Not saying that the other episodes aren't. I just think we were getting we got heavy storylines going on this show. So it gets heavy a lot. We got Desmond getting kidnapped, Roller getting tortured again. And then of course, you know, Virginia got shot, and where Toby fits into that. Like Jen relapsing, Bryce relapsing. We've been into some heavy territory. This episode was lighter, even though it had a lot of weight to it. It was just downright cracking my ass up funny from the very start. Let me pull my tweets up. But anyway, the actress that played the post office lady is actually Niecy Nash's stunt double. I said, for real? Because I thought that was just an actress. You know, they have cameos, people doing it. I thought she was a cameo. She did a great job as that post office lady. She was funny. Let me know if y'all want me to steal somebody's mail, because I don't play that shit. Like, she was great. And again, comedy right up front, which usually is our opening scene when they're in the shop. Usually is. I see that this episode was also written by a woman, directed by a woman. Again, this is a very female-centric story anyway. So I do like that. But the writers on this episode, y'all did that. It was so just downright fucking funny. Like, from Jim. Okay, I'm gonna jump around while I'm getting to these tweets. Y'all know Jen is my favorite character. When she had came in and seen Virginia was there with her baby daddy and was like, I didn't know that was your baby daddy. Yes, you did. I follow you on Instagram. Like, that whole shit was so funny, and then Jen just fucking spazzed. Bitch, you was a hoe since birth. Since your mother had you, after she picked up her John, while she was on the stroll. If you a hoe, you always been a hoe, and I hope you get my herpes, bitch. Like, Jen spazzed. And I was just like, why that was funny, and people on Twitter was like mad, because they was like, she being a hater and this and this and this. No. Thou shalt not fuck your friend's baby daddies. That is not acceptable behavior. That is against the code. And honestly, it's just fucking foul. And I don't like they cleaned that up like, oh, I don't have no plan no more. Go ahead, you date him. I ain't like that either. Because right there, Virginia should have been like, yeah, no. Like, that is Brienne's daddy. No. That's gross. But even though that was comedic, it was so in character, because think about what happened last season with Jen's mother. If you can't trust your mother with a man, how do you ever fucking trust anybody else? Like, really? So for her to be the immediate jump off like that was perfect. That was in so sync in the character, but also just her pop off was just get him, girl, and it was funny because she's fast. It was just good. This episode was so well written to me. Like, I'm telling you, like, this was great. This was really, really great. So, another thing that I enjoyed. Can we talk about when did Paulie and Roller just get so cool and like they just got scenes together all the time and like they always like discussing they love life and shit with each other? That cracks me the fuck up. And I'm here for it. So like Paulie accidentally spilled the beans and she was fucking with Joe and he worked at the casino and then they in there and Roller in there. But Niecy there, she was like, why don't you get your old boy over there? Telling her, oh, I know you got a bad boy. You gonna get you a real roughneck. The thing that got me, he's a murderer. That don't mean he's a bad person. That stuck with me. That shit meant something to me. Because I was like, yeah, because Roller's probably killed some people. He is Dixie Mafia. In fact, I'm quite sure Roller has killed some people. Okay? Like, a lot, probably. But we love Roller. We stand Roller. I want to fuck Roller. I know he's a fictional character, but a girl can drink. Women has fake banks too, you know. Any other way. That was just really, 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 really funny. When Mac was trying to convince Dean, which ultimately, obviously did, your family is who's holding you back, and you know, and he made the statement to Desmond in that argument, just because I'm autistic doesn't mean you have to control me. And I feel like there's probably been some times that it was control, because keep in mind, she ain't that much older than me. It basically had to be his parental figure his entire life, you know, and she kind of freed up, you know, let him go with Virginia, let him go live. But in this case, she is like not understanding that Mac is a bad person because they are presenting something different, and with his autism, he's not seeing the difference, you know, so they're using that shit. And Virginia went to go talk to him. He broke up with Virginia. I was like, okay, Dean, you pissing me off this season, bro. Which is good, because Harold Perry know you acting your ass off. Because you pissing me the fuck off this season. And like, this is what I love about it. Because it challenges you. Because you're like, am I supposed to be angry at this character knowing that he is mentally handicapped? Should I be this mad at this character for doing these things? But then you see the frustration in now he's walking away from Desna. He's walking away from Virginia. Like, he's just going to them. And it's just like, you know, and we had 2 instances where both the most important women in his life, both Desna and Virginia, you know, lost their temper with him. Because at some point, it was just like, well, how else do I get through to you? You know, and that was so serious. And both of those scenes were really, really good. But that scene with Desna and Dean, where like she kind of got offended. Like, I done gave up my whole life to take care of you. And probably, really, in all honesty, doing a lot of this dirt to keep this money flowing to give not only herself, but him a better life. When she got the big, nice house, she full-fledged, not only Dean, like, you're engaged in Virginia, both y'all come and live here. And he wasn't having it. So she just got to a level of frustration, like, now you really gonna dog me when I was the person that was there with you? And then the father. Let's talk about the father, who lost his job because of the shit that Mac and Melvin did when they dosed him. And I love that scene where he just was like, enough is enough. I can't be in this life no more. I used to be addicted to drugs. Like, this is not my lifestyle no more. I'm too old. I'm worried about losing the job. I was about to retire anyway. But I want you to get your shit and come on. Like, I was like, that was such a real black father moment. Like, you know what? I ain't been around, but I'm here now. And I'm not about to sit here and watch y'all die. I have the means. I got a big ass house. Y'all come with us. And when he came back, she was like, I can't leave Dean. Well, he doesn't understand because he wasn't there. But he was just like, obviously you in some shit. And let's go. I just got my kids back. I ain't trying to lose them. So, like, that was really, really good. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get through everything. There is a lot. There is a lot. Like, just, let's talk about Dr. Ken. Just a funny ass episode. And usually when Dr. Ken is involved, he's gonna be comic relief most of the time. But when he came in and was like, listen, I know we trying to change life, but this clean clinic, I ain't making no money. You're threatening my baller status. Ken is a baller. You're threatening my baller status. Like, it was so good. And then at the end, like, first of all, like, I just love with Kinky Stripe Cat wanting to play Pepe Le Pew in fucking the park as a furry. I knew something was off about her as soon as she said they have blue Alizé. Y'all, if y'all follow me on Twitter, you might have seen me say this. I said, ain't no regular ass white women drinking blue Alizé. Like, not only are they not drinking Alizé, they're definitely not drinking blue Alizé. I don't even know if we still sell that shit up here. I knew something was off about her then, and then come to find out, and then Dr. Ken just ride along with it because it's claws, and, you know, he want to get his dick wet. Paulie ain't giving it up. Paulie giving it up to Joe, who was not in this episode. Mac and Melvin, who have now decided to adopt me, got him dressed like them, and he went along with it because I know you got autism, but I know y'all supposed to be in y'all 40s, like, bruh, really. But that whole scene where they had this art piece, and old girl had birthed him on stage, huffing and puffing in that big ass Marie Antoinette red dress and that pink wig, and I was just like, no, this is some Florida core shit through and through and through. Like, it's well written, it's funny, it's fuzzy, but it's so fucking trashy at all times. And I shout outs to my homie Noah that I was just playing this last game with, because he actually lives in that county. He was like, that shit is so authentic to how people is there. When they said, do anybody have the stuff that you shoot in people when they OD, and everybody in the audience had that shit? Like, it's so tragic and hilarious at the same time. Like, y'all is so on opioids like that everybody had the thing to shoot somebody up if they OD. Everybody had one. Like, it's that. Like, it's these dramatic moments, but this time, like, I really felt a really good balance. Because Because let me tell you right now, Quiet Ann was gonna be my MVP of the episode till Jen snapped. I was like, okay, yeah, who wrote this? This is forever. And Jen Lyon just liked my tweet. Go on ahead and show y'all that if y'all can see that. Because yeah, when she met up with Virginia and was like, you were joking about the herpes? No, herpes is better. Like, that was funny. Quiet Ann, but she was like, what do you know about your baby daddy? What do you know about Frenchie? She done ran down the job, the title of the CEO, STD free. He is being investigated. And they look, I researched my dick. Y'all should do the same. Not the lesbian. I researched my dick. Y'all should do the same. And then that's how it comes out to everybody that Quiet Ann is pregnant, which she tells Desna, because they go to Frenchie's house and was like, yo, our family is in here. She's like, well, listen here. I could just come in and tell your wife. And then she was hitting him with the, she was doing the French accent. I was like, I can't with Quiet Ann. Thank you. Because Quiet Ann, I didn't feel like she was getting the meaty parts like she was in season 1 when she was actually quiet. I felt like she almost had like a better part. I'm not real thrilled about the Arlene want to marry her shit. As y'all know, I do not care for their relationship at all. And you know you're a fucking criminal. And she's a cop. And hilarity ensued, but this ain't raising Arizona. This is Claus. That shit is going to end in disaster. Arlene is probably going to die. Or Quiet Ann's baby is going to die. Like, they going to get some kind of way, some kind of shootout. Ann going to get shot in the stomach. Arlene going to be dead, and Quiet Ann ain't going to have nobody. But check this out. I'm waiting for Quiet Ann's brother to come back because he's running against Patel. Let's talk about the mayor. We just spilled the beans about Mac and Melba, and they done worked all this out. And Desmond was doing her shit, her and Jen. We full gangsters. In full sets, except for I don't got a full set because I broke my thumb yesterday. But we full gangster in full sets. And the thing I love about that is, like I said, this is how you know an episode is really well written. That line was in the promos. I remember seeing that in promos. And it hit like I never even heard that line before. Like, it hit. It still hit. Like, it ended the scene. It framed the scene. The whole thing where the guy's like, you know, that's our storyline. Everybody always underestimates Desna. And she keeps going through. The thing I do like about that is because that used to get on my nerves. If any of you guys watch Weeds, which is, if you haven't, stop at season 3. Stop after season 3. But it's a great, like, if I had to recommend a show to somebody based on their liking Claus, I would tell them to watch Weeds. It started becoming a little bit far-fetched with Weeds, but some kind of way in Claus, in this world that they've built in Claus, it is really realistic because her network is so tight, and that's one thing I said, manicurists know everybody. And when you go to get your hair done, you go get your nails done, for guys, it's the barbershop. Tea gets spilled. And they know everybody. So Juicy worked at the bank and had all the tea. I said, y'all be letting people have walk-in cameos? I love y'all. Can I have a walk-on cameo next season? I don't even need a line. Let me just be somebody that farted with Roller for a hot second and then doesn't slap the shit out of me. Anything. I don't care. But yeah, but he was smarmy when she first checked him. He was like, and okay, and Roller had her baby's back. Now, last week, I didn't like all the little sweet lovey-dovey thing. Right now, like the way it came in, and Roller like tried to stop her, like, I can't, and then like finally something, I was like, I can't lose you. I was like, okay, I'm back in this relationship now. Just don't do too much of the lovey-dovey stuff. And let's get them sex scenes going back on. Roller is hot. Niecy Nash got a body that won't quit. Let's get some sex scenes going. They was fucking all the time in season 1. Now they're together. We don't never see them fuck. Come on. Let's get it cracking. That's a sexy ass couple. I want to see that shit. You know. And for those of y'all that are not a POC, you see, when you see an actor that is not of your race and they're making out with somebody that is your race, or you find out like a Jason Momoa who is married to a black woman, you go up in our estimation. We like that shit because we feel like somewhere in the back of our head we might have a shot. We like that shit. I want to see it. We ain't seen it. That ain't love, they don't fuck. Come on, get it together. But yeah, they got that mayor together, and they got him in there, and that mayor, she had on that badass outfit with the little turban. So, you know, she had on white and pink, so you know I was feeling it. And they came, they dropped the bomb. The casino mine now, all of it. But we adopted Dean this morning. And Dean's just like, I'm like, now we're hearing the promos for next week. As soon as Dean wins the Mahjong Challenge, they're gonna kill him. But Mac is gonna put a stop to that because Mac actually really like him. Mac and Mel was talking about killing people while they was fucking. That ain't the sex scene I want. I would rather see Roller and Desmond. Hell, we never see Bryce and Jen. It's always alluded to. Like, and Uncle Daddy and Jen's mom. I think Jen's mom researched her dick too, because I just don't buy that she actually trims bonsai trees. That's something that she did. She did her research too. She know a whole lot about them hustlers. Remember, she was all proud of Jen for getting a hustler. Then she was gonna try to steal Bryce. She in the sweet spot right now. He done took her out, going out. She landed on thick. Oh, I just like to stay at home and trim my bonsai tree and watch Home Shopping Network. I just need somebody to do it with. He's like, oh yeah, I'm all in. Toby ain't gonna like that. Toby is not gonna like that. So we gonna see how this shit go down. I'm still waiting for Quiet Ann's brother to reappear because after all, he is running for mayor. Kind of looking for him to get outed. That's gonna be a thing. He's going to have to get outed. Because you can't put him in, really you can't put him in mortal danger just yet, not with Anne being pregnant. That's a little bit too much, but then again, bringing in one life and then lose your brother's life is also a great plot device. Also, speaking of plot device, this is why I'm saying like this episode was so well written to me. Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's gun. Now, I've said this to y'all before, and I don't know if you remember me telling y'all about Chekhov's gun. And it was, if you're going to have a gun introduced in the first act, it better pay off in the third act. Well, they did. Because they had Niecy Nash's stunt double that was playing the post office lady, saying, like, I don't play that shit. Like, you need to take somebody's mail. You know, she was spilling somebody's tea. I got all her birth announcements, spilling somebody's tea. You need me to steal somebody's mail? Because I'll do it. I don't play that shit. When it clicked, we know, every manicurists know everybody. I'll just call my clients. Chekhov's fucking gun. Like, boom. I got clients that can do shit for me. That shit paid off. Like, this episode, I swear this is my favorite episode. Like, I can't gush enough about it. And I feel like I've been talking forever now. And I still got stuff that I want to talk about. Like, it was just phenomenal. The jokes were funny. We actually, as far as our main five, they all had a shining moment. They all had a plot point. Like, here, whoever wrote this episode, this was the shit. All five characters. You had Polly had her part where she was having problems because she had dumped the guy and the guy sent her a musket. That ain't creepy or romantic or anything. And she sent it back. We had, Polly had that. Quiet Ann coming out saying that she's pregnant and getting with Arlene. Virginia breaking up with Dean. And then getting with EJ and then finding out who EJ is, who is Brienne's biological father. We had Jen have the breakdown over that and then have to realize, you know what, let that go. My husband is here, my husband is right. I gotta do what's best for my girl and I ain't concerned about that man no more. And of course, it's Desmond's story. She's the lead character. So everybody got shine. Uncle Daddy got shine. Ken got shine. Like, I don't even know how they fit all of this in this episode, and all of it was good, and it was funny, and it progressed the story, and nothing was boring. Everything moved past. We got Desmond, talking with her dad, Desmond and Dean. Dean got his storyline. Like, I don't even know how they did this. This is just my favorite episode pause I've ever seen, even knowing with the We Full Gangster and Full Sets line, that shit still had the punctuation and the punch. Like, I never knew that was ever going to be said in the season, and I knew it was going to happen. Really good. Really good. Looking forward to next episode. Looking very forward to next episode. Now, where are my pink ladies and T-birds to watch all of my reviews? I am working on watching the rest of Camp Wanakiki. I mean, not Camp Wanakiki, like Meet the Queens and everything with that. Tomorrow I have a lot to do because I have to get released to go back to work on Tuesday. And as of this week, I'm still on my OG schedule, which is the 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So polls might be a couple days late. It might be, it might not be. I don't know, but I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to stay up until 10, watch it, and record a video, and then get back up and go to work at 6 a.m. And just keep it a buck with y'all because of the medication that I was on, which made me feel really, really great, but then had a delayed reaction. I had the hives and everything. I had to get off of that medication for a couple of days before I can get the new medication, and some of my symptoms have come back. Because I was off the medication, I guess 2 days was too long, and I started the new one. So when I go to get released from work tomorrow and call them and explain to them, they may have me off of work until this medication kicks back in. I don't know. But some symptoms have come back. Not all. No hives today with the new medication. I don't have any hives today, but then I guess my body has to get adjusted to this medication, so the shaking came back, the excessive sweating came back, and the itching and burning when I get hot came back. Those are doable. They suck, but at least I don't have like the muscle weakness, the shortness of breath, the swelling. So that's good. So we'll just see. Thank you for listening to my little bit about me, because I know y'all came here for claws. But that's the schedule for the week. So thank you so much for rocking with me. To the people that donated to my PayPal, my Patreon, I cannot say this enough. I would not have been able to live without y'all, because yes, I get money from sick leave, but it is 40% of my paycheck. So, you know, outside of paying my bills, like, I've been eating like this is a trap house to keep it up with y'all. But without y'all, I wouldn't have been able to eat it all. And probably would have got put out because it almost took me like a whole month just to make enough to pay my rent. And all the rest of my bills are legitimately behind. I'm paying just enough not to get cut off. But without y'all, I wouldn't have been able to get that far. So I super greatly appreciate y'all for that. In the meantime, I am super short this week. You know, so if you got it, PayPal, Patreon, all that is down below, as well as Instagram and Twitter. If you feel like it's something I'm not doing a review in good time, chances are I posted it on Twitter. So you might want to go ahead and do all that too. Lastly, it is my obligated duty as a YouTuber to tell you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. I have been feeling better, so I have been able to actually comment back. I know for a long time I wasn't really doing that because I couldn't sit in my office to do it. But we good now, so comment. I'm gonna comment back to y'all. Can't wait to see what y'all thought about this episode, because I cannot gush about it enough. Hashtag roller, hashtag bathwater, hashtag walk on for Pynk next season. I'll live after sport. So thank you so much for rocking with me, and keep it crazy. Deuces.
Hey yo, I dog these niggas like girl's best friend, right? Rent 10, right? Haunted by my past, same shit, different mask like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? But I spotted you out like Spud McKenzie. Figured out the game like the Bloodhound game. I thought you was my friend, you broke my heart again. Well, the game done switched. If you a dog, I'm a